and welcome back to We Love Katamari. Folks, we've been through a lot together, but it's time to toot our own horn and get ready for the final story mission of the game.
June's a-comin'.
That's right. You can tell because of the giant giraffe head.
So if this is the final story mission, why is everyone else still yelling at you?
Because they're pissed.
Oh boy, this is like France all over again.
They want to be included on the convoy at the end of every video.
Sharps accidentally rolled over a couple toes.
That's the funny thing about this video. The final mission is only 5 minutes, the rest of this is just Sharps doing a stupid fucking convoy again.
Hey!
Yeah, it took him forever to find Marnie.
But see, the problem here is, you give a person one Katamari, suddenly they're asking for more Katamaris, and it's just hell.
Jungle has disguised themselves as the guy who yells, "Oh, it got me."
Hey, Trips, you know what is hell? Having to watch those guys flitter on the street at the end of every goddamn video.
That's not true, you love it.
I do, but I love to hate it more.
You clap along and Sharps has to edit out the audio.
Yeah, he's beatboxing along with the song.
Oh yeah, you don't want to hear a European beatboxing?
King, that's the name of the prequel. That's not this game. Oh my god.
Yeah, but you love it.
It's true.
Pretty big Katamari.
Yeah, you can already see we're very small.
I'm bigger.
Why isn't there a Katamari level where you start off really big and the goal is to put a bunch of things down and then you try to see how small you can get?
Oh, so you're constantly knocking into things to try to get them out of your Katamari.
Yeah, or you just you're planting some buildings into the ground where they go, you know.
Oh, I see. You're putting things back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be an interesting little challenge.
I feel it's very... I feel like there was almost a sort of disdainful tone in the King when he was talking about, "Oh, June, you have a 1 meter long Katamari to start with. Oh, you're so lucky. That's gonna be so nice for you."
Yeah, how easy, getting handed these things. Fucking June bored with a silver spoon in her mouth.
Have fun with your fucking social benefits, Katamari, June.
Yeah, all these millennials are just I can't pay rent this month. I want a 1 meter large Katamari.
I want it to be only 1 meter of avocado toast, and then the King just gets so pissed.
Looks like that cousin watched a little bit too much of the boob tube.
Yeah. That's what happens if you watch too much TV. That's why your parents always told you not to do that.
And now it's really bad because your face will get all flat now.
This Katamari is gonna get turned into a political cartoon planet.
They actually had to stop making curved TVs because kids who watch them for too long, they just take off like kites.
You know, if we turn into a political cartoon, the political cartoon Katamari, we have to pick up a basketball and make it cry.
Oh god, don't remind me of the most demented thing I've seen in my life.
Yeah, that's truly the worst thing to come out of the Joker movie.
But of course, with these larger levels, the King has to tell us a little story in between.
So, son, I've been thinking about a basketball. You know, what if a basketball cries and it cries out little basketballs?
You know, like, people are like 70% water, so us crying water kind of makes sense.
Oh, what if we cried little people instead?
Maybe that's how all the cousins were made, right? Like, he just cried once. And from his eyes came all the different cousins.
I'm sure that's what he told the prince.
That's how they were born? I really love June's, like, nonchalant trumpet face.
A resting trumpet face.
Just imagining, like, as the king's talking, just a little, like, toot, toot, coming out. Like, so you know I'm paying just a little not enough attention to him.
Ah, you stole that samurai and all the peasants.
You know what? That's because fiefdoms are over, baby. Again, we're a political cartoon. It says something about the westernization of culture.
Is there any game that is like a political cartoon, and in the fact that everything is labeled?
I can't think of one. What's that, like, parody first-person shooter game?
Duke Nukem Forever?
There's a lot of those, honestly.
The one that sucks.
There's a lot of those, honestly.
Okay, is Scribblenauts the first political cartoon game?
Actually, yes. Because you have to label everything yourself.
No, but it's the first meme game.
Yeah.
Also in that you have to label everything yourself.
If a political cartoon labels everything in impact font, does it become a meme?
Yes. I think that's just true of them in general, you know? They're already kind of meme structured.
Yeah.
Were political cartoons the origin of the meme?
If it was perhaps, say, the president looking at a different girl while another girl is looking at him and she's labeled the economy.
Yeah, you're right, that is very much structured like a political cartoon. You know what, I think that's beautiful. That's what's beautiful about the art form.
Honestly, I'll say it. I'm sick of everyone talking about the president. When is the vice president's chance to shine?
Yeah, why doesn't everyone give time to him?
Yeah, like, I really want to know about that battle of the vice presidents, okay?
Yeah, like, what's he doing? What kind of, like, Miami Vice-style capers is he getting into?
Oh, yeah. The tickiest, like, I don't know, like, steal cars to win the vice presidency?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming you would every political contest, like GTA.
I just want, like, you know, while the presidential candidates are arguing, or whatever it is they do on those podiums, the Veeps are just, like, duking it out, like, just, like, having a street brawl.
Yeah.
Right in front of them.
No, the vice presidential, like, abilities they have to provide is they have to prank the other party's presidential candidates to make them look like fools.
Oh my god.
Oh. So, like, you know, let's say, you know, some presidential candidate's like, and now you have to look at my slideshow, and he, like, pulls a lever, but it actually drops slime on his head.
Oh, damn.
Or, like, they're walking off to the podium, and they slip on a banana peel, and then their head falls into a bucket of water.
You get, half of the country to write in, Butt-Smellington instead of the president's real name, and then they get elected as President Butt-Smellington.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's how we're gonna take Trump down.
The next presidential candidate gets out of the car to go to, like, a dinner meeting. But suddenly, all around his car are hose where if he steps on them, they hit him right in the face.
I was very worried that was going to turn very misogynistic.
No! I'm not that kind of president. I mean...
I do remember that one time Obama tried to get into the White House and somebody cellophaned it all.
Or the time he goes into the Oval Office and it's just filled with those,
peanuts.
Well, I was gonna say the plastic balls like at a Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, okay.
You know, originally the White House was just another brown house until somebody TP'd it so hard they couldn't get it off.
Right, it stirred a fire.
They took that statue of the eagle at the White House and they painted its balls blue.
Wait, did they have, like, balls on the eagle statue at the White House?
Probably not.
Oh, man.
I don't even know if eagles have balls.
I guess one of us has to become president to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's National Treasure 5. Nicolas Cage steals the balls off the eagle.
No, but when I was going to high school, the seniors my freshman year were, like, thinking of all the different pranks they could do, and one of them was going to the statue of the school mascot and painting its balls blue. And you know what, they didn't go through with it, but I respect them for even thinking about it.
One time I tweeted at the CIA that I pissed on the Lincoln statue.
Shorts, we've talked about it before, but I really don't think it was appropriate for your high school to have the mascot of Nutso the Nutsack.
No, we had Mr. Nuts. It changed. That was back in the 60s. You know, it was a different time then. No one had heard of decency.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's fucked up, but it's still not as bad as my high school's mascot, which was just a Confederate guy.
Oh boy.
That's right. Welcome to welcome to the home of the Robert E. Lees. That's wild.
I like the Moai heads that have a hat.
Yeah, they're good, and I love that they play the little, like, space sound when you pick them up.
Yeah.
Also, I like how the further out you get, the more, like, untextured and flat everything gets. It's just, well, at this point you're big enough, detail is not important anymore.
Yeah, and, like, it's the same as with the original one, but I love how they've sort of, like, condensed the Earth into the size of a level so you can go and pick up everything. It's a very charming sort of representation.
And now the king's gonna sing a song about all the countries in the world.
It's just that Animaniacs bit, but every time you pick one up, he removes that from the song. That's right, I've been investing in pandas' futures. Oh, that's a very different plan.
So that's why we've been trying to save them.
I think basically the king is just describing getting a fursona. And you know what? I respect him for it. A lot of political powers have tried to get in with the youth. I feel like this is one way to make it work.
I mean, the king is probably also just, like, he's in the same boat as we all are, self-quarantining, needing to find new things to do, new things to, like, spend time on, and, you know...
Right.
Why not make a fursona, I guess?
Exactly.
He seems to be a very poor judge of basically anything.
I really like the things that keep you from going on to the next part of the level. Like, you must be this tall, but it says, like, 60 feet. Like, were those made for anybody else but you?
I just wanted to say, this self-quarantining has made me play visual novels, so I have definitely turned into an animal compared to everyone else.
Yeah, I think maybe the king puts them there for you. Like, he's just, like, placing them down in the world.
The visual novels?
Yes! Yeah, no, the king has placed visual novels down into the world for everyone to enjoy.
Oh, look, it's the White House.
Yeah, oh, the Jackson Mansion! Wow.
Our country, 'tis of thee.
Cut that.
Oh, also, I like that when you pick up the Mount Rushmore statues, they're just by first name only. That's how close the king and them are.
Yeah, cash.
Yeah, they're cash friends.
Ape Dog.
Yo, my man Abe. Anyways, at the top of Mount Fuji is our royal present.
I thought it was a Rubik's Cube.
I mean, it could be a Rubik's Cube. We'll have to find out when we open it.
So what kinds of visual novels does the king play?
I'm sick of shit.
I mean, of course.
He probably plays a lot of the, like, raising simulators, right? Like, everything he learned about parenting, he learned from Princess Maker 4.
Oh yeah, and everyone he got the ending in which God told him he was a disgrace as a father.
Yeah. And he's like, that's probably just a video game thing. I'll probably be fine.
It's like, I'll show you, God.
He keeps playing Long Live the Queen, but every time the first week he gets, like, food poisoning and dies.
Oh yeah, that happens to me a lot when I play that game.
And he's like, oh, that must be a fluke.
As Kermit the Frog once said, it ain't easy being queen.
Like, I've played Long Live the Queen a couple of times. I just do not like the aesthetics enough that I just aim to make my daughter as miserable as possible in that game.
That's fucked up, but you know what? I understand. I decided to, on the first run I did, I decided to put all of my points into falconry. And it didn't really help. It actually was, like, hindering me a lot because I didn't know how to, like, read well enough.
Well, that's why you have a falcon.
Yeah, you have a falcon that can read for you.
Oh, it's true. And then at the end, an assassin tried to kill me, and I sent my swarm of falcons at them and killed them, and I won. And I realized at that point there was no reason to play a second run.
All my runs, every time in Long Live the Queen, there's like this all-powerful witch that's like is locked up, and I just tell the princess to keep taunting her, and then I get surprised when she gets killed by the witch 5 minutes later.
What a good dad. Hey, see that witch? Call her a bitch.
It'll be funny.
Hey, where do you get those curly shoes?
That's right, we don't need personas to interact with the youth. All we need is Katamari. Because you know what? We love it. It's in the game.
Yeah, like the EA Sports.
Right. That's also in the game.
The small Katamaris don't do it for me anymore. I don't feel it. I need the Katamari to be bigger.
I can only take a big Katamari now. Also, as you get bigger, it gets way harder to run. And I don't know if that's like a mechanical thing or not, just because you're so big and the cousin is so small.
Like you have to click your sticks more?
It feels like you do.
So, do you actually have access to the entire world at this point? Or is it just like islands?
It is the entire world. At this point, a lot of the world is hidden on islands.
Yeah, it's
okay.
like Wind Waker. Or like the real world. Oh, get the rocket, yeah!
Like here we're getting a lot of like Fish City, Plankton City. I think we found Atlantis.
Doing a very bad job of being underwater.
I just want to say, we were always rolling up Eurasia.
I knew you were always a king apologist.
Well, I gotta make a living somehow, Chorps.
Yeah, the king pays me to give him good press.
Oh, whoa, is that the prince? Oh, he's having a good time. Riding a dragon.
Yeah, so as you get farther into the islands, you'll start seeing more of the cousins just hanging out.
So I guess,
You can
like
pick 'em
the
up.
king, they can just grow and shrink whenever they want to.
Yeah, or the king does it. Nice catch. Me.
Man, this is starting to look like one of those hex board games that Mike loves so much.
Oh, yeah. I hope there's a lot of points to be counted up towards the end of this.
I mean, Katamari's all about points, right?
Yeah, but I want to count them themselves. Like, that's how you know a game's a good board game, if you have to do math towards the end of it.
Right. You're like going through and you're like, well, how many pieces of wood did I pick up in my Katamari?
Yeah, like, how many ore mines do I own?
Am I the king of leaves? Let's find out.
Alright, time to see how many roads I built. You know, maybe La 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 just doesn't understand, like, nature, because all we do is find La 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 in all these cold places when they're naked.
I mean, they seem to be doing all right.
Oh no, please, Marty, no! Oh god!
Maybe they're cold-blooded.
I can't believe Marty's dead.
Well, he got shot out of a volcano. Well, here's the thing. The king tried to throw him in, right? Based off his favorite video game, and so he's just gone.
Hey Marty, want to see something cool?
And so the Katamari became a monstrosity.
Oh, look! Odeon's here! He's doing the clown
Oh,
thing.
hey!
Oh, I hate him.
I'd prefer it if we had the clown.
He's taunting me. But don't worry, we got him.
Oh, look, the king!
Yeah?
This is way too big to pick up, though.
For now.
We have 2 minutes. I don't think we're getting to king size.
No, probably not. But I don't know, we did double the size that we were required, so maybe we could at least, like... You know, we can't beat him, but maybe we could, like, tie with him.
Yeah. If you can't beat him, join him.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the level, we always join him. Oh my god! It's a floating city!
And now it's not.
That's right. I don't care about your advanced civilizations. They're all the king's property.
They are all simply mass for the Katamari. Yield yourself towards it.
Oh, nice hop. Oh my god, he's coming for us!
Ah,
Oh no!
no, not yet!
He heard me talking shit!
There's still another minute! No royal rainbows yet! This is like whenever you watch one of those cooking shows and they're like, oh, chefs, 1 minute left.
Right, or it feels like Ski Free, right? Where, like, the Yeti's finally coming at you. It's like, finally you are a challenge to the king and he'll come at you.
Oh, wow. I love that your run speed is just the same as the walk speed at this point.
Yeah, no, there's no point in running, actually, anymore. Oh my god, we're fading out. We have to find the king again. We have to feed him up.
The angels are coming for you. It's finally time to go.
No!
Roll your ball
I need to
towards
become
the light.
monarch!
Oh, Marty! Please, dear God! I need my boy!
I hope we saved him.
What the fuck did you make?
You just make it this a clump of dirt? You just give me a clump of dirt?
There's some snow in there, maybe?
I can't tell what anything is.
Dirt snow?
You give me a tornado?
I'm not seeing a single Marnie in here.
Do I eat this to boost my immune system?
Oh, don't worry, Jay. We're gonna get the, like, the breakdown, and, like, number 3 thing we picked up is Marnie's.
Yeah, Marty percent is at an all-time high.
that's pretty tall.
That's bigger than, like, me.
Yeah. I don't know if it's bigger than Future Friend.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm 100, I'm like 1,622 meters, 21 centimeters.
Damn. That was close.
Oh, that's a good dance.
Yeah, he's got it.
He learned that from the MTV.
And we get to wear Mount Fuji as a hat now. It looks a lot more like a diorama, like it's got all the clouds and sun and stuff floating.
Oh man, that would make a good hat in a future Katamari game where it's like the solar system that a kid makes for science class.
Oh, that would be cool. It's in like a shoebox. Damn.
Agreed.
Like, this is the first time the king has known what somebody was talking about. He's like, oh, that sounds stupid.
Yeah, he has it occasionally where it's like, oh, that sounds interesting, but this one's just like, fucking whatever. Earth TV, ugh. Last time I trusted someone about that, I watched Dexter, and you know how that turned out.
But I've heard a lot of good things about Lost. I might start that one.
Actually, the reason that he went on his drinking binge in the first game and destroyed all the stars is because he got to the season finale of Dexter.
Now he just watches a lot of HD TV.
They don't even explain how he got his laboratory.
Right. You know, you realize after all these levels, like, none of these people think about what they're going to do with a Katamari, right? They're like, I want one. And then it's like, oh, this is larger than the Earth. I don't know what we're going to do with it.
So is this game entirely about materialism, then?
Yes.
Yeah, you see, the prince is a Christ figure. Because... tiny.
He's going to die very soon.
Oh my god.
That's a problem.
Wait a minute, that's... I don't think this is how anything works.
King, I think you made a problem.
So, I just want to point out, Katamari does explain that the King of all Cosmos is the one who created the universe. Just so everyone's aware. Tell your teachers. Update your textbooks.
Okay, I think I get it. This universe was destroyed to create our universe. That's why we just made the Big Bang, which is our universe.
Right.
Okay.
And so, we are tasked to finally return to the dog level.
Well, the other dog level.
Yeah. But not yet. He's got a little lost finding Shikao here. I need him. I need the prince. The prince is the one who's gonna finish this whole thing off. And the only way I know how.
We don't even get to see Mount Fuji. But this is pretty good, too.
We'll see it later, don't worry.
Once again, that sounds like a problem.
I'm the top dog, as it were.
How's your dog at, playing the multiplayer?
You know, sometimes I get the feeling that he gets it. And sometimes I feel like he just has, like, no idea how to handle dual analog.
He wants to play the PSP version.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Chorps' dog is more of a PC gamer, honestly.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure.
You know, he loves the RTSs, he loves the MOBAs. That's why he keeps barking all the time, because he gets mad at League of Legends.
Right. That's an actions per minute thing, right? Like, he's just barking to make sure that he keeps his count up.
Well, he's actually yelling at his teammates. who are other dogs.
Yeah, he's really saying awful shit, and I have to go and discipline him.
Oh man, why hasn't anybody made a painting of a dog LAN party yet?
Yeah, like the dog's playing poker, but they're at a LAN party.
Except they all have computers.
Yeah, one of the dogs is duct taped to the ceiling.
Man, the amount of accessories on the prince at this point.
He's just living it up. He's so happy to wear everything.
Yeah, he doesn't
This
coordinate
is
his
like
fashion
Team
at all.
Fortress 2 after 5 years.
It looks like a Phantasy Star Online 2 character.
God, I wish there were like accessories that were just like a Namco anime tie-ins.
The prince runs around in Subway merch.
Oh, hell yeah. He's got the 7-Eleven Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts.
Fuck.
He could do the $5 foot-long hand sign.
Oh, these are good. These are good emote ideas for the Katamari when it comes back. The prince can do the Fortnite dance.
Do you think when Katamari comes back, it's gotta be a battle royale where like a bunch of people drop into a level and you have to get really big and eat all the other Katamaris?
That would be like some of those like Slither.io style games, right? I could see it happening, honestly. Like if they did, you know, 100 princes drop in on a level and it's just like trying to get bigger than them so that you can pick them up.
Mm-hmm.
You no longer no longer roll up presents, you roll up loot boxes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, we were talking about that at the beginning, like, what if we did, like, the gacha style game of Katamari, right, to revitalize it? I think we could also revitalize it as a battle royale. They both have loot boxes, so, I mean, we already have half the game figured out there. You can get your purple rare cousins.
Mm-hmm. Like Gun.
Right. Yeah, that one will be made canon despite Keita Takahashi's wishes.
Right, because he's too busy working on the Wadum Battle Royale.
Right. Where you have to make enough friends with poop to explode and kill your other Watam mayors.
You have to become the one mayor.
This town ain't big enough for 2 mayors, or 100.
Perish the thought.
Alright, we got 100 things. That's probably big enough for the sun.
Yeah, the sun's only one thing.
Oh, we got an extra thing on the way too. Boom.
What if that pushed it over?
It might have been. It's a huge deal, but I'm worried about, you know, life.
Yeah, I feel like that's a little too late at this point.
You know, maybe we should have thought about that, but the dog asked for it, and we couldn't deny him.
I mean, the prince is very excited about the end of humanity, so, hey, someone's happy.
He's excited because he doesn't have to do more work anymore with the Katamari.
I don't know that you can assume that.
Or, like, at least that he doesn't have to do, like, these, like, one-off requests for people.
Also, again, I don't know that you can assume that.
I guess it's a good thing we started another Big Bang.
Either you start taking requests from ghosts, or you start taking requests from aliens or something.
Oh, God, you're right. Oh, phew.
Each of our fans are calling out that, hey, it's all good, man.
It's maybe, like, a little warm here, but we're okay.
Planet, lend me your vibes of, you know, it's all right.
That's right. Even though the story's over, we have post-game missions.
This is like DLC?
It's like DLC before they could do that.
Oh my god. It's just LC.
We have no time for that now. it's time to celebrate.
Oh boy.
This better be good.
Oh, it's good.
If it isn't, I'm leaving this LP group.
No, it's profoundly moving. He said so. The king said so, and he would never lie.
He told me I had what it takes, though.
I mean, look at it already. Profoundly moving.
Wow, this is some triumphant Final Fantasy music.
Oh, we accomplished something big here. We rolled up the damn sun.
Look, I can see my house from here.
So you may notice there's a number in the top left corner. And that might mean these credits aren't going to be quite as simple as just flying through them. That's right! The sun's back for revenge!
Oh no.
So, during the credits, you have sort of a mini game where you have to collect all of the people that you helped and all the cousins you've collected and roll them into the sun.
So is this what you've been leading up to with your stupid fucking convoy at the end of every video?
Well, unfortunately, we don't have everything. We still need to finish the post-game before we can complete this mini-game. So see this is a little bit of a teaser of what's to come.
Wow. I can't believe they set you up for failure like this.
Yeah, it's messed up.
お久しぶりだったね。王様です。男の中の男、King of King。王様です。昨日ね、洗濯物の畳。
There's also a, as you can hear in the background, there's a special song playing, written and performed by the king himself. There's a little, like, preamble for it.
Is this just the Japanese version of Alice's Restaurant?
Yeah. But if you get rolled up by the king, the song just ends. And it just plays like a little like orchestral thing at the bottom. Don't worry, when we come back to complete the credits, there will not only be the full song, but I will provide a lyric translation as well, so everyone can enjoy it.
It's saying that you are the ditzy girl.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, otherwise that is the story of Katamari Damacy, and we love Katamari. It's a story of love, of loss, and of our dad. It's mostly about our dad.
Of deep indecisiveness and being easily swayed by empty compliments.
Right, mm-hmm.
Oh, isn't that what being a royal is all about?
I mean, yeah.
You ever seen a little trilogy called Lord of the Rings? There's that Wormtongue guy.
No, I'm only familiar with Board of the Rings.
Hey!
Oh, you like the board game too, huh?
No. Classic Lord of the Rings board game, Mordor Monopoly.
Hell, you say more Monopoly, I just want less Monopoly.
So, are all the Funko variation board games the new Monopoly? Is that just what a franchise does when it wants a board game?
We gotta do an LP of the Golden Girls Funko Pop board game.
Oh my god.
Those are words that certainly are being put together to make me feel very distressed.
Well, it's on video now, so we have to do it.
We've made plenty of promises on video before that have not come to fruition.
I'll make sure the fans rebel if we don't.
Wow, this is just like the birth of Jesus, but more beautiful. A bunch of animals are here, and they're arguing about Funko Pop board games. But join us next time as we do Cleanup.